note. Okay, so on Neopets.com, I used to join Warrior Cats roleplay groups. You would go to the guild section, or you could go to the roleplay board, or you could go to like pretty much just those two. Pretty much just those two on Neopets. Sometimes the fan club board had some like pseudo Warrior Cats roleplay stuff, but doesn't really count. Anyways, so I would go to guilds because I didn't like role-playing with like random people. I wanted to build like consistent storylines and stuff, and back then the boards used to go so fast that like it was hard to keep up with the public roleplay boards. I did it a few times, but I didn't enjoy it as much as joining a guild and keeping like an overarching story arc going and having like the nice character pages. Anyways. Okay, so I joined a guild, all right, and it was on the smaller side. I preferred smaller guilds. I didn't like guilds that had like 250 members. I liked the smaller ones, usually capped out at like 40, and like 35 of those would be like other people's alt accounts. Okay, so I became okay. How do I explain it? Okay, so I joined this guild, right? And it's ran by this person who is really annoying. She's really annoying. We're gonna call her. I'm gonna call her Alpaca. Alpaca was probably the youngest person in the guild. I'm assuming. I was pretty young at the time. I was in like 6th grade, maybe 5th grade. I don't remember specifics. Anyways, so Alpaca runs this guild, and she's pretty young. And there's the oh god, what was it called? There was the guild leader, and then there was the vice leader or something like that. And then there was deputy. It was the deputy, and then there was an officer. And then I think there was 2 officer. Oh shit. You know what, chat? I don't remember the Neopets guild default rank titles. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember those. Okay, anyways, the second in command was this really sweet lady, okay, who was like around the same age as me. And then there was another guild in there, another girl in there, and she ended up getting promoted to like the 3rd in command, and then like the 4th in command was like the guild leader's IRL friend or whatever. Okay, whatever. Anyways, point is there's this guild leader Alpaca, and nobody really likes her, but I joined, right? And this has been like a multi-guild experience already. Like these people have all left another guild, and it's like built into their lore. Now this is the wonderful part about Warrior Cats guilds, is they all have like 10 years of lore compacted into like 1 year. So the previous lore, they didn't like their old guild leader, so they started a new guild. They have like an world event where there's like a flood that wipes out like all the other characters and stuff that didn't want to come to the new guild. So I joined, right? And I make like an off-site website for people as I start getting closer to everybody. I used ProBoard, and it kind of became like our like personal chat site. And we had like a tiny chat on there, so we could like chat in real time and stuff back when like Discord was not a thing and nobody ever had Skype on their computer on Neopets because everybody was using like their dad's work laptop. So they weren't allowed to download anything. So we're using like tiny chat to type, and we're also using like the ProBoard's built-in live chat thing that kind of has like a delay, and we're making like our own character sheets and stuff on the ProBoard's website. And we finally, okay, if I remember correctly, the thing that made us do to the guild leader what the guild leader had just done to their guild leader, like we're staging a coup. We're staging a Warrior Cats coup. All right, we are deciding we don't like Alpaca, and we're gonna leave, and we're gonna make our own Neopets guild away from her. Okay, if I remember correctly, the thing that happened was Alpaca's like leader cat, because Warrior Cats, they have like a hierarchy system in the world. There's the leader, there's the deputy, there's like medicine cats, which are like healers. Deputy is like second in command. And then there's like more kind of like made up ranks like head patrol and shit like that. Anyways, so Alpaca had one of their characters sexually assault one of the second in command people's characters, and we were all like, whoa, wait a minute, we're all in like middle school, dude. You can't like do that. That's not okay, dude. and so we're like arguing out of character. We're like, okay, you type like OOC colon, what? You can't just do that. We need to have a discussion about this. Why did you think this is okay? And then right underneath that chat. So let me write this out for you to show you how like this would work. Okay, so there's like a 5 500 character limit too. So we're like all arguing with each other on the forum. And it's like written like this. What just happened? That's, hold on, let me shrink this down. We're all arguing with each other and it's like this. It's like this. That's not okay. Old style emoji. Bunch of question marks. I think we need to talk about this. Okay, and then right underneath it, you write this. BIC, back in character. Dapplefoot looks up at his leader with a concerned expression. Alpaca star is what Ticklefoot is saying? Asterisk true? Asterisk? There was also like markdown, like you could do like I and then this, right? In order to italicize, but it would break the rest of your post sometimes. So people just started using asterisks. The real shitty role players would use asterisks to convey like action statements, like asterisk looks up at you, asterisk, right? And then they would talk like this, like hi, okay? But we were a semi-lit guild. So we had a 3-sentence minimum and grammar minimum requirements. AKA type like you're typing in school, at least a little bit, right? Type like you're writing a school essay. We're all still children, so it's nothing like fantastic. Okay, what did I just do? Okay, with a concerned expression, is what Ticklefoot is saying true? True? Dapplefoot looks down forlornly, misspelled. How could you do such a thing? StarClan will never forgive you. Okay, so we're like doing this, and imagine it's like just like 50 posts of this. You have like 5 kids arguing with each other. Okay. StarClan is like cat heaven. And we'll just keep going back and forth like this, arguing in character and out of character. Oh my god. And there would be people just popping in that they're waiting for like an opportunity to jump in. So another thing people would do is they're just like typing messages, kind of talking out of character with people who are in the middle of role-playing because they're waiting for an opportunity to like introduce their characters. They're waiting for another character to loop back around to a previous encounter, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, what is going on? I just got home from school, guys. What are we arguing about? So, meanwhile, on this alternative site, I'm talking with the other people and I'm like helping stage a coup. And we're like, okay, who's the most mature out of all of us? They should be the next guild leader. And we all look at the high schooler. We all immediately turn to the high schooler that is also a pretty good artist for her age and everything. And she's like, no, but I'll be like the second in command. So, new leader is another one of the middle schoolers, okay? and she starts the new guild, and we're like, but wait, we're starting the new guild. Okay, we're gonna stage a walkout, right? And then we're going to make a new guild. But we're not going to use our main accounts for this because then our old guild leader will see, and we don't want her to know that we ditched her just to go start our own guild. So what we do is we leave the guild on our main accounts, make alternate accounts, or use our old alternate accounts, side accounts, to make a new guild. And we have another plot line where a giant flood wipes everything and all of our characters move to like a beach island. So eventually, like a week later, we end up joining on our main accounts again anyways, because we realized nobody wants to stay logged into their side account all day. Then we get a new member in this guild. We're advertising and everything, and we get a new member in this guild, and they're an account with like nothing on there. And they have a very elaborate backstory. We're gonna call this person Llama. Llama joins the guild, right? And they're talking about how they've got like, they're joining this guild because they love cats. They have F1 savannah cats that they imported from fucking Afghanistan or whatever. And they fly on airplanes with them. And they fly first class. And they have like diamond encrusted collars. Blah, 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 blah. And we're all sitting here like, this son of a bitch followed us. They're making a whole backstory and everything. For this side account, and all of us are sitting here like none of us asked. Super damn obvious. Surely this llama is not related to a previous character. So, we being middle school girls, there's one high school girl, do what middle school girls do best. Turned into mean girls. Instead of just kicking llama, we delight in the drama that she brings. And she becomes our primary source of entertainment. Well, second to the roleplay, of course. We all took that very seriously. And we do things to like specifically leave her out. We're like black company type, like trying to if we ignore her enough, she'll eventually have to leave on her own. Right? And realistically, we could have just kicked her. But we enjoyed the drama she brought, you know? So, woman moment. Yeah, woman moment. So, we do this thing. The high school girl, she comes up with this idea that she took from Full Metal Alchemist, where like we would make like warrior cats characters that are based on like the 7 deadly sins. And it was just like the 3 of us that were really close. Oh, Squirrely Bet, thank you for coming, Big PP. Thank you. So, we took all 7 of those characters for ourselves. And they're like a secret society living up in like a mountain on the island, and they have like their own lore. And like I remember in the actual guild chat, Llama came along and was like, seven new characters is a lot for the 3 of you. That's a lot to split between the 3 of you. And we were like, yeah, sorry, the slots are filled. You can't be one. Sorry. It was just so. And they did so much. They did so much like cringe shit in character that we would screen cap and talk about and laugh about. One of their characters was green. They had a green feline character for some reason. This little blind child income BBB. It was delightful. Anyways, let's talk about this. I feel bad for Llama now. Llama never did leave. They did introduce other characters and stuff. Their quote-unquote brother joined the guild and started also role-playing. And like, it was obviously just them still. A hearty sip. Yeesh. Alrighty.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.